Sigma males have peculiar characteristics that set them apart from other male archetypes. You might be surprised at some of their attributes or even recognize them in yourself or someone you know. 1. Lone wolf. The lone wolf trait was mentioned en passant earlier on. It's worthy of further explanation, to avoid any misunderstanding of what appears to be a positive, not negative, attribute of the Sigma man. The lone wolf's personality is the opposite of running as a pack. He's likened to a rebel wolf who breaks away from the pack to survive on his own. This doesn't mean he's antisocial as people describe him to be. 2. Quiet. Are you dating a quiet, silent one? Maybe he's a Sigma male, someone who likes to retreat to a quiet environment. In fact, he values it and it's necessary for him to restore and rebalance physically and mentally. Also known as the strong, silent type, he spends a lot of his quiet time thinking and analyzing before making life decisions. It's not uncommon for this particular attribute of his to be misconstrued as boring. 3. Rebellious. Quiet but rebellious? How is this possible? Maybe this doesn't surprise you. Earlier on, you read that he doesn't believe in social hierarchies and instead chooses to dance to the beat of his own drum. That's a nice way of saying he's rebellious. While the term rebellious has a negative stigma, if he shuns society's imposed rules and beliefs and still succeeds, for example, as an entrepreneur or innovator, then fine. 4. Mysterious. Something peculiar about the lone wolf makes him quite attractive to women. We just can't seem to put our finger on it. Aha! It's the air of mystery and charisma that surround him. He's not difficult to read, he's just not that transparent, and it's that aspect of his enigmatic personality that enhances his attractiveness. 5. Independent. This alpha male without a pack not only flies solo, but he's also independent. Relying on others takes up too much time, energy, and stress, hoping they'll get things done right. Doing things himself helps him avoid the stressors, plus he's confident in his ability to perform. People misunderstand him as someone who feels he is shit together and doesn't need anyone else. Sigma males value assistance from their families, friends, and romantic partners, but relying on them to meet their physical or emotional needs isn't an idea that sits well with them. 6. Self-sufficient. In addition to independence, the so-called introverted alpha male is self-sufficient. His sense of independence keeps him from relying on others, which can backfire. But he takes things a step further to provide everything he wants and needs for himself. Number 7. Confident. Silence is another one of his trademarks, but this doesn't equate to being shy or weak. Those who interacted with males with a Sigma personality described him as silent but strong, sexy, and confident. Number 8. Self-validates. Alpha males rely on social connections to feel important and gain respect. If he's one who has narcissistic tendencies, he'll likely persistently seek validation from friends and loved ones. Not lone wolves. They don't seek approval, require social validation or fish for compliments to get an ego boost. 9. Freedom lover. If you're dating a guy who loves his space and has several more of these characteristics, he just might have the Sigma personality. Space in a relationship is healthy, but this man's need for time away from it all can be frustrating for his partner. 10. Trendsetter. These guys stand out from the crowd because they set trends rather than follow them. Their clothing choice, their charm, and their mannerisms scream authenticity. The trendsetter characteristic fits into the notion that they abhor systems that require them to subdue or follow instructions. 11. Flexible. Flexibility or the ability to easily adapt to change is a valuable quality of Sigma males. They can adjust to different situations and environments and get along with people of different personality types. Even though they don't rely on groups and teams to create success or gain praise, they have no trouble being a team player. 12. Genuine. Sigma personalities have no problem showing you their true selves straight out the gate. They don't feel a need to wear a mask to hide unpleasant traits in order to woo people/romantic partners into their lives. If you could be a fly on the wall, you'll see they're pretty much the same person when they're around you or away. 13. Emotionally intelligent. The charming and self-reliant male does come across as emotionally intelligent. What this means is he has a strong sense of self-awareness and demonstrates empathy. Self-awareness allows him to recognize and regulate his emotions. It empowers him to change negative behaviors that interfere with his well-being and relationships. 14. Secure. Males with Sigma inclinations come across as secure as much as they are self-confident, a stark contrast to the insecure beta males. His secure sense of self is also not inflated as seen in many alpha males. It's also not externally sourced, but innate. Men develop a healthy sense of security primarily from having a healthy attachment to their primary caregiver in childhood. Examples of secure traits include being assertive, open, honest, emotionally available, and having healthy self-esteem. Secure guys respect boundaries, don't play mind games with women, and have no problem with commitment. 15. Attentive listener. Attentive listening is a lost art. Some people have so much to say that they seldom ever stop to pay attention to what others are saying. Take the narcissist, for example, who's notorious for taking over conversations and making everything about themselves. Sigma males actually listen to you and hear you out. 16. Free thinker. Webster defines a free thinker as one who forms opinions on the basis of reason independently of authority. Sigma males are perceived as deep and independent thinkers. They're ones to pay close attention to details, not to necessarily overanalyze, but to grasp greater understanding. 17. True leader. The alpha male without a pack is seen as a true leader. He isn't a leader like his alpha contender who attains his sense of self-worth and respect from dominating and bossing people around.